South Africans are gathering countrywide to commemorate Workers' Day. We'll be following those events for you throughout the day with our reporters stationed at all the important spots around the country. eNCA's Athi Mtongana is in Cape Town for us at a Cosatu rally. Athi, relatively quiet where you are. What is the program to commemorate Workers' Day in Cape Town today?
A very good morning to you, Michelle, where it's very clear that workers here in Cape Town decided to wake up on this public holiday to be part of a rally aimed at tackling some of the issues that they are currently grappling with here in the Western Cape. We know that the bus strike is still something that is still underway, and it is majorly affecting, means of production here in the Western Cape. Workers are getting to work very late. So today they decided to sacrifice their time and wake up and gather here at the castle in the CBD. They will be marching to Metro Rail, discussing the issue of trains and how they are delayed. We know that it's caused by vandalism for the most part, and also, Michelle, the issue obviously of the bus strike, and then after that they will head to Parliament. I'm joined by Mutlatsi, the provincial Cosatu chairperson here in the Western Cape. Let me allow him to tell us about why they have decided on Workers' Day to wake them up on a day where they should be resting, but you made them come here today and you said it's very important that they do so.
Thank you very much. Today it's a very important day to us. It's a day where we remind workers of the strides that we have made in the 24 years of our democracy. We are also here today to come and highlight the gains that we have made in the past 2 years. Most important is the gain around the minimum wage. We know for a fact that many people today, there are so many critics today around this. But we are saying this minimum wage, as much as we did not manage to get what we wanted as Cosatu, but the 3,500 is an amount, it's a direction, it's a step to the right direction, because that is paving the way for us for a living wage.
But there are many unions, for instance, Cosatu not so long ago gathered not too far from where you're gathering this morning, coming out to say that the minimum wage as it stands right now is not beneficial for workers. What do you have to say to that?
We must understand that Cosatu is a federation which wants to be relevant. Now they have to come up or to criticize each and everything Cosatu is putting on the table in order for them to be relevant to workers, those are not organized, and even those who are still within the ranks of Cosatu. So now they have to remain relevant. But what we are saying is Cosatu, we are not going to be reckless in our approach in terms of fighting for workers' rights, because at the end of the day we should also think of those workers who will lose their jobs at the end of the day. But we will strive for a living wage at the end of the day.
Now, the issue of transport, you will be marching to Metro Rail to obviously hand a memorandum about the issues that are faced by the trains here in the Western Cape, and also just give us an update about where the discussions are right now with regards to the bus strike.
First of all, we want to say as Cosatu, we do support the bus strike. Hence, we are calling upon the employers to come to the table. They must put on the table what is relevant to workers' demands. And we are saying to them they must resolve the bus strike immediately, with immediate effect. We are marching today to PRASA to highlight also the issue around transport. This is a matter that we have been raising with PRASA time and again. We went to Netlek where we have submitted a Section 77, and this matter has been persistent. But today we thought that it will be important for us again to raise it with them and to demand that they must provide proper transport for our people, transport that is safe, transport that is reliable to our people.
Mr. Mtlatsi, before I let you go, for the viewers that are watching sitting at home and also most the workers that are here, what do they need to know in terms of that bus strike negotiation? When is it going to end? People need to know whether tomorrow or not they will have buses working so that they can, be able to be transported to work.
We hope that this bus strike is going to come to an end very soon. Hence, we are calling upon the employers to come to the table, put something relevant on the table for workers. But as long that has not happened, we are saying as Cosatu, we remain supportive and we will remain supportive to the bus strike, and we will demand. We will come out and demand to the employers to make it a point that they resolve this matter very soon, so that at the end of the day there is proper transport for our people.
There is an offer that employers put on the table, but the unions in discussion right now refused it. So then where does this put the situation right now?
We should understand why Labour is refusing the offer put on the table by the employer. First of all, there are a number of demands that Labour has put on the table. And what they have done, they have compromised some of their demands. Now, the employer cannot just come and put an offer on the table thinking that, not thinking of those other demands that Labour has compromised on. So now their offer is not relevant to the demands of Labour.
Their offer is not relevant. That is what Mr. Mtlatsi is saying, the provincial chairperson of Cosatu here in the Western Cape, saying that those negotiations might continue if employers are not offering something that is satisfactory to the unions that are currently discussing the issue of the bus strike, the wage increase, and many other demands that they've put on the table in the duration or in this bus strike that continues to play out in parts of the country. Back to you in studio, Michelle.
Well, thanks very much for that. eNCA's Athi Mtongana in Cape Town for us following May Day events there. That rally set to deliver memoranda to Parliament.